Okay, all right. 1 second. Let me get everything up and going. All right. Let me get the music set up. 1 second. Uh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Playlist. All right. Share audio tab and then hit play. All right. There we go. All right. Let me know if it's a little too loud. I'll try to keep it down. There we go. Okay. And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Makini 90, artist, journeyman, and illustrator. And we welcome you to a special Tuesday edition of the Makini Cafe. Yeah, we got a lot to go over because the first thing I guess I want to start off with is thank you. Thank you, every single person out there. I want to say thank you to everyone because as of yesterday, at I think it was on July 25th at I want to say at like 8:30, 8:45. No, let me do this right. So I pinned it. So on July 25th at 7:40 a.m. we have crossed the finish line and we are officially 1,000 subs. I'm still like at a loss of words right now. I'm still like it's just so many mixed emotions, so many like mixed feelings. It's just, oh my goodness, it's absolutely incredible. And I cannot thank y'all enough, seriously. This is, man, I meant what I said, that I was tearing up on stream, and I really was tearing up. I didn't tear up on stream, but I did tear up when I saw the numbers happen, and it was such a it was an incredible surprise, to say the least. It was a absolutely just incredible surprise, man. Sorry, I am just going through I'm just trying to get my sketch ready, but yeah, I just wanted this. Today is just a little mini celebration. Today's just a little mini show to kind of just celebrate and just talk about last night, or talk about yesterday in general, and just kind of go exactly into detail into kind of what happened. And man, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this alone. I feel like I'm gonna yeah. I wonder if I should. I'll think about it. I don't know. I'm thinking about sending some links out to just so we could, just so I could kind of fathom over, just like, oh my god, I'm just at a loss of words. I really, really am, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so much for this incredible moment. Thank y'all for just the incredible support the past couple of weeks and the past couple of days and such, and trying to get all my I'm really trying to get my thoughts together, trying to get my feelings together, because I'm still like speechless. I'm still absolutely in awe, and I cannot believe we got it done this quickly. But where do I begin? Because let me begin with the update. So my AdSense has been approved, and I'll get to everybody in the chat. This is, like I said, guys, this is just a little celebration. The big celebration will be hopefully later on in August, down the line. You'll see when, but stay tuned. Just stay tuned for the big celebration. So, but to give you guys an update right now, my AdSense has been approved, and now I'm in the final process. I'm in the final step of monetization. So they are YouTube, Google. They're currently reviewing my channel right now. Sorry, I will check. Hang on 1 second. They are reviewing my channel right now, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I am in the process of getting see if I approve for monetization. So we're in the last step, guys. So fingers crossed that we can get it. I can get approved. If not, hopefully, if I can get approved, at least soon as possible, as soon as I can, if as soon as possible, because I want to do a bigger celebration. I want to do a bigger celebration, and I want to kind of tie a lot of stuff into it. But oops, sorry, my timer. Where's my timer? Stop. There's my stopwatch. Okay, so there you see my stopwatch there, and I'm doing constructing bodies here with a blocky method. I want to turn this head up. No. So. Oh my god, where do I start? So I want to say thank you to everybody who came by during Sunday's stream with Arwen. Right now, as of now, the Sunday episode of Makini Live is officially the highest viewed and the highest liked video on the channel. It has, last time I checked, the stream we did with Arwen has hit over 900 views and over 900 views and 86 likes. It just blew the doors off of everything else. Oh my god, I am truly blessed. I am so blessed right now. That was an incredible stream, and what happened was I didn't, after we finished the stream with Arwen, I didn't check YouTube the rest of the night. I went straight to Twitch, basically. I went to Twitch, did some Fortnite with Ords, just had a lot of fun. And we did some Red Out too afterwards. And then I went, and then that night I spent the rest of the night before I went to bed. Before I went to bed, I gotta address this. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I gotta address this. So I gotta say hi to everybody in the chat first up. Thank y'all, everybody. Bowsette, Fizz, Emotionally Unstable Amphibian, Mads, my co-host, thank you. Bone, thank you. Emerald, thank you. Ride Kitty, thank you so much. And then I got a Palamise, thank you, sweetheart. And then Loki, lots of love, brother. Check your stream elements. All right, let me check my stream elements. Where's my stream elements? Oh, and stream elements. I'm not. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay. Where is my stream elements? I'm going to switch out. Log out. And log in. Hang on 1 second, guys. Alright, let me see. Oh, dude, thank you, Loki, for the $10 tip. And he says, skull, my brother. Can we get a huge skull in the chat? Thank you so much. Oh my god, I was looking through it, and so what happened was, and let me bring this down. So what happened was, thank you, Loki. I'll be on with him tomorrow morning on Mornings of Mischief, so I'm very much looking forward to it. So what happened was, after I streamed with Arwen and went on Twitch, then I hopped on Twitch, and then after my Twitch session with Ords, I got I spent the rest of the night making the Maki sketch, making the page 23 video, for which will be up today. What happened was that I hopped on or I was watching Fat Steven stream Division 2 with Explorer and Jester. And Fats brings up, it had a great stream and everything, and he also said, the last time he checked, the stream we did with Arwen has glossed over 500 views. And that surprised me. That surprised me a lot, because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that it blew up. I went over to check, and the first thing I see when I went over to check my channel, the very first thing I see is that my sub count went up to 993 since yesterday. And I lost my mind there. I was like, wait, what? It was such a big surprise to me. It was such a big surprise to a big surprise. And I had to post it on Twitter, where I was like, are you kidding me? I went up like 20 subs overnight, basically. Oh my god. I went up 20 subs overnight. And I was like, is this unreal? This is gonna happen. And then Fats and everybody else, I saw Ash was retweeting it. I saw everybody was retweeting it. That, hey, that everybody is like, Makini's got like 7 more subs left to go, guys. Make sure you get that sub count. Let's see if get him over the hump. And I was just lost. I just had a loss of words. I was just like, no, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. And sure enough, the next thing I hear is from, I was in the chats on Fats' stream. The next thing I hear is Fats and Arlena telling me that you just hit 1K. I went back and checked, and I saw the 1K mark. I saw it. I saw my name, and then it said 1K. I immediately had to I had to step away for a second. I had to step away for a second because I was tearing up. Like, I was legit tearing up. No joke, I was actually tearing up when that happened. And I told everybody on Twitter that, I need a minute because I'm really tearing up right now. And to see that was... I want to send some links out, guys. I want to send some links out to people just to get him in here. Hang on 1 second. 1 second, guys. I gotta just. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just. Oh man. I don't know how. I don't. Just. I don't, this should be about me, but Okay, guys, check your DMs. Oh my god. So it was just like a wave of rush of different emotions just piled on. It was like this wave of different emotions just piled up. on top, like one on top of the other, and I just, oh my god, I'm just absolutely flabbergasted. I am absolutely speechless, and I was literally tearing up. I couldn't contain myself, to be honest. But that made the rest of my day. Like, that really did make the rest of my day, and sorry, I was trying to get the sketch right. What do I do? I don't know, pay attention. That legit made the rest of my day, and I think seeing that milestone hit made the rest of my week as well, because, you know, just I don't know what to feel, man. I know what to feel. I wasn't that sure of how it would take this. Seriously, I just wasn't sure. And just seeing this amazing moment, this amazing moment was just like, it was tearful. It really was, and I can't believe it. I seriously can't believe it. I seriously can't. I'm like sounding flustered right now too. That's the funny part. I'm so sounding so flustered right now. So, and I told everybody that I will be going into. The moment I got home tonight, I will be sending my application to Google and get for monetization, and that's here where we are now. I was able to get the video done today, and it's fully uploaded, so we'll be premiering at 4 p.m. today. So stay tuned for that, guys. God, there's just so many different emotions, and just like everything we've worked so hard for is just all like coming to pass, all coming to fruition. D-Bud Martin, I see you, my friend. I did sign up already. So I did sign up already. Did fill out my application, and I'm just waiting to hear back from YouTube on the approval. So we're just waiting for that. I'm just going through this right now. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm like real quiet right now. I'm like being real quiet. No. You know, there's a lot to kind of unpack. There's a lot to, you know, look forward to moving forward now, because it feels like a lot of opportunities have just opened up for me, when I do think there was plenty of opportunities beforehand. This feels like it's more apparent. And I want to say and I also want to just take a moment and say thank you to every single person who sent me, you know, a message, who sent me well wishes and such like that on that Twitter post. I am truly overwhelmed. I am truly just blessed to call you guys my fans, to call this group, this community, this fellowship, this gathering, whatever you want to call it. You know, I am so blessed. I'm honored to call you guys my friends, and I'm so just grateful and thankful to have you guys as my fans and longtime supporters of the channel. Since, like, you know, many of y'all been here since like day one. me all been here when I was just, just hanging out on different other people's chats back in like 2017, 2018. And the fact that we hit it, the fact that we crossed that magical finish line is truly an amazing moment after 2 years of just nonstop content, after 2 years of, so much. It's just, I know it was gonna happen. I expected this to happen. It's just so much for me to take. It's just like I feel like I wasn't prepared to just get this emotional. I don't think I was prepared for that. Like I said, I have you all to thank for that. I have you all to... I can't thank y'all enough for that, man. You could... His school. And I also want to send a thank you to... my couple of... we got about like 10, 12, 15 more subs yesterday, too. So... we're already kind of, trying to get out of that one, because I know YouTube likes to do its, YouTube thing, and purge take like 40 subs away when I hit that 1K. I know they do that. It's a natural process. So I appreciate the people who did sub, so that way I could still be at least close to it. I gotta rip a hydrate for that. Okay, so I can be close to it when YouTube does its thing. But I was excited to fill out the application form. It did take a day for me for Google to recognize my AdSense. It did take a day for me to YouTube to recognize for Google to recognize my AdSense, to approve my AdSense. And then this morning, they already made the application. They already made the process. It's already underway. So I'm just waiting for a Gmail from them. Hopefully, I'm hoping by this week or maybe next week or so that I have been approved for monetization. So this is amazing. This really is amazing. And thank y'all. Thank y'all who's been supporting me through like the Stream Elements tip jar and such like that. And I will look into starting a subscribe to our Patreon. And will the next phase, I guess you could say the next phase for me is channel memberships. The next stage for me is channel memberships. And we will look into that too. I will set everything up. I got a lot of work to do, basically, after this milestone. And I'm seeing Runners in there. Thank you, Runner, for being here for a long time. Old school D-Bud. You guys, Gilkman, thank y'all, everyone. Seriously. Thanks to, the people who've been just in my corner since day one. There's so many people. It's truly an amazing moment. It truly is. And it's just a moment I wasn't prepared for. And it was a moment that I did not expect. I am serious when I said I did not expect to be already nearing the finish line this quickly, because yesterday I was like 975. I was like 975 or so when I got on with Arwen. When we streamed with Arwen, I was like at 975 already. And I was joking to Arwen and Bruce and Mads that, listen, this stream is all about Arwen. Let's not pay no attention to the fact that Culture might be doing a sub push for me to get to that 1K mark. Let's not pay attention to that. And for the longest time, I was expecting it was going to happen this stream. We were going to hit that 1K mark during this stream. And, you know, I was thinking about it and I was like, oh no. And I was like, okay, it did. Okay. I was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was probably not going to happen this time. But we're going to be really close and I'm going to be very happy regardless, just because of the support and just because of the incredible push that you guys made a push. And I want to tell everyone this, and I mean it when I say this. We hit 1K exactly like 2 weeks. I think I double checked. It's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. 2 weeks from July 4th. On July 4th, we hit 900 subs, and 2 weeks later, we gained that last 100. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I had to bring my co-host into this one. Mads, you there?
I'm here.
Thoughts? I mean, you...
I knew from the get-go that this was going to happen.
I know.
In fact, anyone who has actually found our first live stream together will know. Even then, I was correcting you because you were originally saying if this happens.
Yeah, it was
like,
if.
yeah, no.
And as we grew, as the channel started growing, it became a matter of when.
Yeah. It took a bit to get you to start saying when, but yeah.
Yeah, it took me a bit to start saying when. It really did. But I noticed that, you know, by the time we were just like climbing up, by the time we were at like 400, like I would say 300, 400 subs, it was then there I realized I stopped saying if and I started saying when. The reason I'm so just like blown away by this is because this happened literally overnight as we were streaming on Twitch. Like I woke up the next morning. I was watching Fats' stream, and I woke up the next yesterday. I watched Fats' stream, and then when he was saying that the stream we did with Arwen hit over 500 views, I had to check real quick. And then I see it. I see 993. I was like, wait, what?
I think by that point I'd already fallen asleep. I mean, it's been a long weekend. It's still.
I do
like,
think
as
that
much as I saw this happening, I mean, I saw this coming way back when.
Yeah.
It's still wild, and I am so thrilled for you, and it's nice to hear you so excited about it.
I'm just at a loss of words. I'm just speechless, just because I knew we were gonna hit it soon. I didn't think we were gonna hit it just like a day later. That just came out of left field, and I do believe that. I think the stream we did with Arwen, I think that kicked the algorithm.
I know.
I think the algorithm caught it, and it just pushed us forward. Because that stream is now the highest viewed and highest liked stream we have on the channel now. Like, it's near 1K views. And like I said, that was like probably like the most like wholesome 3 hours we've had on the channel.
You see, I totally agree, Time Prophet.
Yeah, it was. No, and I kept telling, that's what I kept telling Arwen. I was like, Arwen, you made this happen. Seriously.
Yep, it was, it was the gratuitous shots of your naked hands. I mean.
Yes, it was that. It was just.
The not safe for Twitter hands. We gotta love it.
I'm still at a loss of words. Is the music too loud? Let me.
When it has moments like this, It is slightly overpowering you. Hold on,
Okay, how about now? How about now? Much better? Much worse? Mads? Uh-oh. I think she might have roboted out or something. I can't hear her. Or she might have been muted. Anyway. anyway. I'll just
Sorry, I had a quick phone call.
Oh, okay. How's it now?
Too much music volume according to Time Prophet.
Too much? Alright, let me turn this down just a little bit.
Because
Okay.
it's hard to judge from this side.
Okay, how about now?
It sounds better to me.
Okay. Just yeah, it's sorry about that. No, I'm just oh god, it's like I'm flustered. Like I really am flustered and I was speechless. I did literally tear up when I saw that message from Fats from Arlena on his stream telling me that I just hit 1K.
Yeah.
And you know, I want to say, and like I said, I think I made that Twitter post. That Twitter post is like near like 200 likes, and I got so many comments and responses from that. I cannot thank y'all enough. That was.
It was also wild because you and I have both seen some of the eyes that have recently hit your channel.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you are starting to reach outside of the community is just
that's a great thing. Yes, it is amazing feeling. It truly is.
And for those that have followed from outside of the community through that wind up new, I guess, followed me on Twitter, and that's how y'all caught Maki. Hi guys. Thank you so much for following him. You are not going to regret this.
Yes, you're not. I make sure I don't.
For everybody in general, I mean, you have something just so unique in that you're just here to have fun, to do the art, and you are just such a light. Not at the moment, Johnny. No.
No, dude. I told Johnny. No, I literally teared up when I saw that 1K, and I had to make that post.
I knew you would.
I literally did. So I couldn't. I got it out of me. I was expecting it was going to happen on stream, but no, it just happened. It just happened while I was watching Fats' stream. So.
Okay,
Score another point for Fats right there.
Maki, make a note of what Time Prophet is saying for future, because I don't even know how to translate
and the thing is, I'm not using a player. I'm using
okay.
Well, actually, I am using a player. I'm just using my Epidemic Sound site. So this is all from site.
Okay. Like I said, I don't even know how to translate that.
No, I know he's talking about all just.
I'm an artist, not a Grumpy. Skywalker, how you doing, Dad?
Oh my god, this is I had to bring. This is the first time I bring guests on Makini Cafe, but I feel it was much needed. I feel like this is just absolutely needed. And originally, I thought I was like, maybe I could record this and save it for next Monday's video for page 22, but I'll just hold off and I'll come up with something later. Like I told you, Mads, like I told everybody else, I am in the final process of getting approved. So I'm just waiting for the email, tell me that I'm approved, and then then we'll go forward with what will happen next. And I'll tell you this right now, and I'll tell you guys this right now. If I get the email, say in 2 weeks or so, say if I get the email in 2 weeks or so that I have been approved.
Yep.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the 2-year anniversary into a mega bash, basically. So we're gonna cover. So that will be the celebration. That will be the taco stream. That will be the monetization stream, and that will also be the 1,000 sub celebration. So we'll do all of that on one Sunday, and that'll be on the 2-year anniversary of Makini Live. Because I think that will be the best moment, and I think that'll be a great moment that I can set it up. I can really set everything up. That means if it happens, that means I can set everything up within like 3-4 weeks ahead.
Nice.
So that's why I'm not doing a huge celebration stream like this weekend or so, just because I got
let's give it time to marinate and just
yeah. And I'm waiting to just get I'm waiting to get that approval for monetization.
You and I both remember what happened when we celebrated my 300. Well, let's not do a repeat of that.
Let's not do a repeat. Exactly. Let's not do a repeat.
For those that missed it, when I celebrated 300 like 2 years ago, right after the celebration, they took away 30 viewers.
Yeah. So that's why we're waiting. That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for let it serenade, to let it just kind of just resonate, and just give it time. And we will celebrate when we can. I promise, guys. It's just we're waiting. So just wait for that approval, and I want to just give some time. But next, this Sunday, we will be joined by Megan of the Noob Reviews. So we'll definitely show her just a lot of fun. I think she's gonna be a lot of fun having her on, especially getting to the comment talk. And what I'm thinking is next Sunday, and I will make what I'll do next Sunday is I'll make this maybe I can make this like an open stream, or make this like a just add some guests in. But next Sunday, we will do the sketchbook tour. So we will do the sketchbook tour next Sunday.
Not this Sunday, the Sunday following.
No, the following Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get ready for that. Next Sunday, we'll do the sketchbook tour, because I think that'll be a special moment. I think that'll be a moment for you guys to look at the chat, to look at all the old sketchbooks I have, and I'll set everything up for it. So, yeah, we'll do that. So you guys get to just really get a chance to really serenade, and I will let you guys know when I get approved. I will post it on Twitter as always, and let you guys know approved for monetization. I know Mads was joking, Mads Grumpy, and everybody in the CSF Nation chat was joking about super chats, and I told y'all last night that you're gonna have to get in line, because there's gonna be a long list. I assume there's gonna be a lot of people waiting to hit that button. To hit that send button the moment I turn super chats on.
I don't even do the super chats fight. I know the heavyweights that are more than happy, and and how many people it is like for a challenge to say
the first
I am
person.
your first super chat.
Yeah.
I remember. I just want to respond to one thing in the chat, because Skywalker, he's saying he just noticed that you're a southpaw.
Yeah, I'm a southpaw.
He's like, I don't know how I missed. He's like, I don't know how I missed it. I'm usually
people. You're not, dude. It's common. It's common. People don't know.
And
it takes a while for people to realize.
Sunday, there was a lot of stuff to look at.
Yes, there was.
I mean, Arwen is absolutely stunning. You know,
the drawing or herself?
Both.
I know. Makini got that right. No, that's the funny thing. I kept telling Arwen, I kept ragging Arwen. I was like, listen, the highest viewed video in chat, on the highest viewed video on my channel, and the highest most liked video on my channel has your name and face on it. I'm sorry, that's a brag. That's something to worth bragging about, okay? you get the honor and distinction of being the highest viewed video on my channel.
Honestly, I would love to have Skywalker on one of these weeks, you know?
Absolutely. It's just that
Yes.
I realize the Sundays are getting limited now because we're getting near August, and I'm like, oh boy, we have to wait till season 8. I have to wait till next season till we can.
Yes, Skywalker, that's Bruce. That is our resident currently in Texan. I can't even say resident Texan because I know both of you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you relocated.
Yeah, relocated. But it's just like, okay, so it's just that, what's, and I guess I'm glad you're here because now we open up the next question.
Mm-hmm.
So what now? And I think that's what everybody's going to be asking. What's next? What, from your perspective, what do you think is next? From what do you see, I guess?
For you?
Yeah, what's next? So we hit the... It's like we won the Super Bowl, we got the NBA championship, and now what? Now what, So I'll tell you what actually happens next, but I want to hear from you. What do you feel, or what you think is going to happen next?
You know I'm sometimes pessimistic, so... I'm gonna be by your side for as long as you're willing to have me around.
But I guess, what do you see after this point, now that we cross the finish line?
You know what? Riot Kitty has it.
Okay. I see that. Do you feel that there's going to be so much difference this point forward now?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, you and I have always had this, good repertoire play back and forth as if we have known each other our whole lives, which really, for those who, are listening in, it surprised us right word go. How well we meshed.
Yep.
And it's fantastic. It is like hanging out with my best friend. Skywalker, I actually suffer from depression. So and I admit I am not everyone's cup of tea. So
understood. I know. You've been. It's a long road.
Yeah. Draw with your foot. That'll bring in a whole lot of viewers.
Oh god. No.
The fact that came from Riot was not what not the person I would expect that.
I think about just like so many people. I just think about this as just going to be like a freaking appreciation for just the amount of people who supported us along the way, and we had. I don't know how many people, so many, like hundreds of people through our journey. It feels like a, you know what the celebration is going to be like? It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that scene in Endgame where you have all the Avengers just come in from the portal and such like that. It's just going to be that moment. That's how I see it. That's how I see it, It's just, like the number of people you saw in that scene is like the number of people that have supported me since I started this channel.
So who gets to be Falcon?
I don't know.
Time Prophet. I've never seen Makini draw an aeroplane. I'll give you that.
I've done it before. I think I can do that. It's just,
yeah.
I think it's going to open up a lot of things. But I guess. So what's going to happen moving forward? So once I'm all settled with the monetization and such, now the next thing to focus on is get everything set up for channel memberships. And now with the ability to basically do what Twitch does and gift memberships, I got to start figuring out what perks, what tiers that I can do. The basics will probably likely be just basic. I like to think basic tiers will probably just, you get to community streams. And the next tier up would be community sketch requests.
You already got one in the chat at this point.
I will for my channel members, I will do sketch requests like once a month. I'll do monthly sketch requests. You know, I will treat it like a Patreon, basically. You know, you guys get like a month of goodies and such like that. And I think the next tier up would be for my channel members is tutorial videos. I would be willing to do drawing tutorials. I mean that. I think some people. I like to think that some people in some of the base that I've grown over the past 2 years, a lot of them probably want drawing tutorials on at least how I do this and how I do that. And I think that's something that's worth offering, and I think people would want that. And I think I'll probably don't need to put a poll up because I think a lot of people want like drawing tutorials in the future.
Oh, but come on, everyone loves your poll.
yeah. But I do think drawing tutorials would be a good tier, and I think that would be the highest tier. And then I think for the highest tier, I could do a personal request. But I think for like basic tier, I think you guys get the community channel member streams and sketch requests. And I can do monthly sketch requests for my channel members. You know, something to think about. For super, and I'm thinking like for super chats, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those super chats, I'm gonna put it towards a cause, or put that aside. Like the money I accumulated from super chats may go towards, helping the channel, such as like maybe new materials, new pens and such, new colors, new markers. I'm thinking that maybe some of those super chats could go towards maybe me investing in a tablet and going back to doing digital again.
You know, I've heard you talk about that multiple times. That would be wild to see.
Would you guys like that? Would you guys like that? It'd be a good way to put super chats towards is me investing in a digital tablet and going back and go back to digital art again. iPad, yeah.
Yeah, Time Prophet is saying
iPad, like
drawing in a medium that you haven't tried, like oil paints, pastels. He says, or digital. I know you have that background. It might be entertaining to see you do something that you're not. He says not good at. I'd probably rephrase that as experienced at, but that's.
I agree.
I overthink everything. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I agree 100% behind that, Time Prophet. So that could definitely. I would definitely do that. Rykitty's like, no, I like it traditional. I can still do traditional. I do think that if I do go back and make that jump towards digital, I think that definitely would open up a lot more.
Yeah, Bowsette is saying iPad because they're 1/3 to half the cost of a drawing tablet.
Right, iPad, and like invest in like Procreate, this app like Procreate or something, and just try that.
Yeah, I can even direct you to a few.
Clip Studio, you know, Clip Studio. You know,
I even know a few YouTube artists that have special brushes for Procreate.
That could be something. I could actually do a Makini Live pure digital. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be wild. Check out.
Yeah, Aaron Blaze. Yeah, a lot of. I feel like a lot, and I think I agree with you, Mads. It's like it'll be a case where it will feel different, but at the same time, it'll feel like nothing has changed. It'll be the same.
And I think that's kind of the key, because you and I have both we've seen both ends.
Yeah, exactly.
Where nothing changes, and that is absolutely fantastic. And we've also seen it where things change, people are forgotten,
right?
And it loses that. This is just my perspective, but for me, it loses some of the magic that got them there.
Right. So like things change, or in the case where things can change for the better.
Yeah, that too.
Always something to think about. Something to think about. It's just overwhelming. I think it's best to just kind of take it one step at a time. Yeah, like I said, that could be fun especially if I'm getting familiar with it and I'm not giving myself up on it. I'm not giving up on it. You know what I mean? It could lead to, when we hit certain milestones, it could lead to me doing bigger drawings. My stuff, like hell, I could be, I'm not saying like all these doors are opening when I hit 1K. It's just like, I think these doors have already been open. It's just, I think it's giving me some of the confidence to be able to do more, to find ways to do more, and grow. Oh my god, that could be cool.
I get what you mean. It's as somebody else who struggles with the one thing that seems to be almost a prerequisite for being a YouTuber, and the whole self-promotion thing. Why you and I struggle with that is so bonkers.
Where do you I guess where you can see, I guess from your perspective, where do you see you struggle at and where you see I struggle at?
Honestly, I think you and I both struggle at it in the same respect of we're great at promoting other people. But
not great at promoting ourselves.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten better, but I agree 100%. I would argue I think I've gotten better at promoting myself. It's just like,
yeah.
I just do think that I think the other people do it better. I think it's just a case where it's like, you guys are better at promoting me than I do myself most of the time.
Yeah, I got Cal G sending love in the chat. 1K.
Cal G Bosco, thank you.
Guys, Scar, how you doing?
You guys are basic, just like so many freaking people. Just like, and I think it's just like, yeah, it's just like we just gotta keep growing. I think it's just like keeping this core team and keeping all this stuff. It's just like,
when will we get the Makini hand calendar?
Oh my god. And that could be something I can invest in putting together a calendar. Since,
I think he's asking for, a hand pose for every month of the year.
Oh my god. There's a fetish for that.
I know a lot about those things. I didn't know.
There's a fetish for everything.
There is. There's a lot of weirdos out there.
Let's be one of them. Like I said, I'm looking.
Later, Riot.
Okay, thank you so much, Riot. Hopefully, I can see you during the 1K celebration. Hopefully, you could be here in full. I'm gonna have to send a lot of invitations out that day.
There's a lot of licensing fingerless gloves.
There you go. I'm just saying, I'm gonna have to send a lot of invitations out that day. And try to see who I can get, see who I'm able to get to show up. But it likely will be on a Sunday, and it will be and hopefully, I want it to be during the 2-year anniversary. I want it to be during the 2-year anniversary because I think that will make the stream even more significant. So yeah, it's just. Let me see.
I love it. There's so many people talking about what kind of car you should get. For me,
Yeah, I already have one car, guys. I'm good.
any kind of car I'd be willing to even suggest is I'd love to see you draw the Art Pimp Mobile.
Oh my god, that would be perfect. But I do think maybe the next step is okay, on the 31st. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I do think that channel memberships is next. The potential going back digital is next, and just overall just continue growing. I do. If I have a set goal at this point, is I would like to be at 2K by the end of next year. By December of next year, I want to be at 2K, and we'll keep growing, keep going there, because it feels like you're not a dead channel. You're not you have the potential to be a big channel now, and especially you have that potential to become to be that legitimate art channel that you already are. I hope that I can bring in more artists for shows in the future. I want to try to reach out to more artists in the future, because I think that's going to be something that's really great for that.
Yeah, I've got a few I would love to reach out to. In fact, there's one that hit me. I had an idea that hit me yesterday that I'll probably bounce off of you in a back room or something at this point, because it's something that would be a down the road couple months type thing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But again, fellow artists also in the community,
Yeah.
Try
to reach out to plenty of artists more. One person I do have on my mind, I know she's probably not here watching, is artist dreaming Tabitha. So I hope to have her on at some point, because she does her shorts, and she does her morning Saturday morning streams. I love watching those. So hopefully I could reach out to her, and I know she's great friends with a lot of people in the community. So
I'd like that, actually.
More people just try to get me how to paint. Maybe learn how to paint at some point.
Time Prophet asks, what about getting your art as a custom paint job for a car? Time Prophet suggests that in front of Bruce.
Oh my god.
he would totally do it.
He totally would.
Yeah,
but
he would drive around whatever part of Texas he's in.
If I had the money, if I had the super chat money to back it up, maybe we could do a custom. Maybe go look into doing a VTuber thing.
VTuber, ideally. This is me long shotting, down the road type thing. I would love to see a collaboration with you and Dip Your Car. I'm just saying. This is again? Me. I love to watch Dip Your Car, which is a California-based car company where they do these great paint jobs, and they are peelable paint jobs.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. Every week they do a different paint job on the car, on a car. And they are just absolutely fantastic.
I thought about that. I did think about something like that, Time Prophet, something like that, but one of the things I was thinking of is, I don't know if you're familiar here, Kim Jung-ji, who was a legendary illustrator, a very famous illustrator. I would like to do. I would hope someday to be able to do a Makini live where we're doing a Drawstream on a wall. A blank wall. You know what I mean?
I know a Toronto
Look up
artist.
Kim Jung-ji.
I don't need to. I know a Toronto artist that I could hook you up, that I could probably introduce you to, that started off by doing that very thing.
Yeah. to do something, to do inking, to do an entire illustration on just a blank wall.
Sell boss Rob Wicks. Now you see what we need. We need to sell our own water. There you go.
I'm not a grab. I'm not a grab head like D. So I wouldn't know how to use spray paint, but that could be something.
That would be something that might be into looking into trying one day.
Mm-hmm.
Either spray paint or airbrushing.
What's
I don't know if you got a chance to play with that when you were in art school. I had a very
no.
very brief.
No, unfortunately.
and now I don't think I'd have the physical control for it. So that would be like the equivalent of y'all watching me drive a Mario Kart or something like that.
Yeah, that would be the case.
Equally tragic. Maki's waifu water. There you go.
That'd be awesome. That's water right there. Man, there's just so many. I think there's a lot of opportunities. And I think there's a lot of opportunities just to just a lot of opportunities just to grow. Not just to do stuff, but a lot of opportunities to grow.
Mm.
To grow your channel, to grow your brand, to grow, who you are. Look at, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm in this for the long haul, and I hope that in a couple years I'm like at 5K or 10K or in the the 5-digit numbers.
Oh, soon enough.
Just because I never stopped. Just because I couldn't stop. Putting work out for you guys, putting work out for the rest, and just doing what I love doing. It's not a full-time gig, unfortunately, but it is something I can be happy doing. Maybe look into Patreon and Subscribe Star and get enough support and backing to where I could work as a full-time illustrator.
Okay. I'm not chuckling at you.
I feel like the sky's the limit, basically. As Biggie says, sky's the limit.
Absolutely. Hex Allen Comics says congrats on 1K Makini.
Johnny, thank you. Hex Allen, thank you all.
Johnny on. Awesome one. I can already tell you he's going to say no.
That's so sick.
Bowsette says
no.
I can go Mario Karting on the streets in Tokyo. Nintendo sued the company too. Yeah, I don't have a license, and even in digital form of any racing game, you can tell.
No way to get to nor passport to Tokyo for the world, or not be able to be for the world. It's just it's also overwhelming for me because it's like, and why this. Hey Sherry, and it's just like why this matters so much to me and why I teared up when that happened yesterday. It's something that it's something that you guys can't understand, because I don't think anybody can really understand unless you're really a content creator and you've been in it for 2 years trying to grow, trying to get off the ground. So why does this matter so much to me? It's just because it's knowing that I did. It's knowing that I succeeded in what I set out to do. And it's knowing that I am now officially, I have seen so many amazing people. I have seen so many amazing people in this community for the past 2 years grow to exponential heights, to get monetized. This year alone, I saw so many people get monetized. And so many people hit 1,000 subs. I'm happy to be a part of that now. I can officially say that I'm a part of that now. And it's just knowing that I am. It's just that knowing that I did exactly what I set out to do, that we achieved that. That's why this matters so much to me. We got a freak. I got through just perseverance, through just not wanting to quit and not giving up on myself, and just the incredible support I have from you guys. We were able to cross that finish line, and cross the finish line at a rate that I didn't imagine.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, somebody wants to say something.
Yes. Oh no.
Good job on hitting 1K on YouTube, Maki. He also shout out to Awesome One.
Aw, thank you, little bear. Special now. I feel special now.
Again,
you know what? That could be another thing. I didn't even think about this, but you know, maybe the super chats and the support I can get from like stream elements, and maybe that can also go to updating my setup. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah.
Updating my setup. You know, maybe a large enough table to get a third monitor in.
Whoa.
Maybe, you know, have a large enough desk to where I can have one side that is completely my traditional side and another side for like my tablet and everything.
Very soon he's gonna look like that visual from The Matrix.
Just like an artist setup, you know, maybe a drafting table.
And just as accurate, he's going to be going blonde, brunette, redhead.
Oh God, no! I won't do a hair dye or something like that. No,
you don't need to. That's pretty much the CSF nation at that point. At this point, we do have a blonde, right?
Yeah, we do. Of course we do.
I was gonna say, if we don't, we need blonde representation.
Oh no, we got plenty.
I know we've got a fair couple redheads.
And we got a fair couple of dark hairs too.
This is true.
A very fair couple. But
just because he's not reading y'all going on about this in the chat, you know, I am. Come on, guys.
I know. That's why I love y'all and hate y'all at the same time.
The Yoshi one got me.
But, you know, just so much. Just so much to take in, and just so much of what is possible now moving forward. You know, I could see myself in like a few years being at 5K or 10K, you know, and just having a bigger group, bigger affiliation, you know, getting selling merch, getting a company to help sell merch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, maybe when I think about it, maybe
no, she's not.
Maybe in a few years, I could end up following Young Rippa's footsteps and build enough of a fan base to where I can produce my own comic or a publishing house to be a comic publisher. All I know is that this is going to make me more busier and more productive and more of a workaholic than I already am. You know? And I love it. I love it. So I get to be more busy. I get to have so much to do. And I am thinking about opening up commissions again. Because people are asking me all the time.
Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm chuckling at Bowsette. And hey, Lucky, how you doing?
It's just surreal to see that K right next to my name. are like right under my name now. It's just so surreal. It's just, you know, I can prop up other channels. I can help up, you know, other artists, you know, because ultimately I do want to. I still want to build my name up within, you know, the art side, the art community. You know what I mean? I'm still like more focused in attracting other artists to come to the channel and join us. I'm still more focused on just building that name, you know? But man, this music is sentimental right now. It's just there's so much going through my mind right now. It's just there's so much, and I am so grateful every day. I'm grateful to so many people, especially the man upstairs, for just blessing me with this incredible gift. And it never felt like I wasted it. It never feels like I wasted it. You know? It feels like I've used it to flourish so much, and that's the thing. We're gonna keep flourishing. We're gonna keep just blowing it out of the park. You know, it's not just in the numbers game, but in general. This is only the beginning. We're just getting started. That's what I want to say. We're just getting started. Sky's the limit for us now.
Yep.
I can't believe it. I really can't. I can't believe it's happening after we've spent the past 2 years talking about it. That's the thing. It's just like we've talked about this all the time.
Yeah, I know.
And to see it finally happening, it's just I don't know how to feel about it. It's just it's so much for me to take. It's so much for me to absorb, you know?
Yeah, and hopefully one day we'll have this conversation in reverse.
What do you mean?
Where I'm the one in shock.
Oh, for you, yeah, exactly.
Fingers crossed.
No,
And
fingers crossed that we'll have this conversation when my stream just fucking blows up, my channel just blows up, and I'm like 5K or like 10K.
Okay,
And I got like,
Maki,
yeah.
read Skywalker's comment. He has to head out, but you do need to read that.
Here, I hear a voice how passionate you are, and what propels you to where you are now. Thank you, dude, Skywalker. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Later, Skywalker. Have
I
a
feel
good day.
special. You guys, damn it, you guys made me feel like I just hit 1 million subs.
Thank you.
You guys really do.
And Thai Prophet, that is a fantastic idea.
What is it? No. But I will look at. I am looking at. I will look into other things. It's just in a year that I've had. This is the heights. This is one of the highlights of this year, hands down. And I will never forget this. Not only will I never forget this day, I will never forget this weekend. This freaking weekend. I was not feeling good on Saturday. I was feeling lousy on Saturday. And I was just like, and then, you know, coming on the Sunday Culture Review, where everybody is just seeing so many people just try to propel me up to, you know, 1K was just like, that made my day seeing that. And I was just like, we're going to hit it, aren't we? We're going to hit it today. The dream is real. It's making realized. This shit is actually happening.
I know.
I think about Stephen. I think about Stephen Lane. Was artist within the fandom within the old days of TFM, and now he's working at Netflix in animation.
Right?
What could be next for me?
Okay,
I think we've established that you're never too old to learn a new trick. You're never too old to explore new things. And you're never too old to grow and succeed in that. There is no age. I do feel that there's no age limit for me now. There's no age limit for me that I can find that success even in my later years.
That's actually one that keeps coming across for me. Morgan Freeman didn't start acting till he was in his 40s.
Jack Kirby was in his 40s when he started drawing Fantastic Four.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling didn't publish her first book until she was, again, equivalent age. There's a lot of people who have been so central to our culture that. Yep. Thank you, baby. There's a lot of people who are so central to our culture that didn't, find who they were until later on in their life. I mean, the Canadian artist for me, Emily Carr.
Right.
She was, I think, into her 60s when she started drawing. She traveled out to BC and discovered the totem poles that are out there. And she spent the rest of her life just painting.
Wouldn't that be something? Would that be something? No, hear me out.
Here. I've been here
doing drawing videos or doing Makini live around the world. Like, I take my sketchbook around the world and, I'm drawing sites and such like that.
Yep.
I never thought about it. I'm trying to figure it out. I would love to do like a kind of like a Makini live kind of outdoors where I am either in a cafe or I'm I'm out and about and I'm just drawing whatever. I just have my little sketchbook and I'm just drawing whatever's in front of me. Kind of like with Jay with his Walking the Planet channel. Makini drawing the planet. Just something to think about, Wouldn't that be something? Mad, you there? Really?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, wouldn't that be something though? It's like a
Maki's art tour of the world. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, the world's like fucking be able to end up in like Milan or in Italy or something, and I'm doing a Makini live there where I'm just drawing like drawing like a cathedral, one of the chapels, one of the cathedrals. It's just like that'd be something. I don't know. It's just that would be something. Yeah, that would just be just like ideas. It's just. I feel like, it's just, you did this and you don't, and sometimes it's like, I feel like, oh God, I feel like I feel old. I feel like I'm 32. I feel like I'm probably not going to be connecting. I'm not going to be able to connect with the younger audience like I used to, but I think that's the exact opposite because I feel like in some ways I've connected with the younger audience more than I realized. Do you think so? Do you...
I don't think age is this is me being biased. I don't think age is a prerequisite for connecting with the younger audience.
Right.
It's pure mindset and just being interested in what they're interested in.
Exactly.
For the record, you're not that old.
No, I'm not 20s. I'm not 20-somethings though, but just connecting with those.
Yep.
But just being able to just kind of meet other artists in real life and just kind of learn from them and such like that. That could be something.
That's why he started drawing them.
That could be something, maybe do Makini live at a convention. When I have a table at a con, I feel like more and more as time is going on, more and more as we're growing our channel, I feel like I'm becoming more of what Bruce says I am, and that is a journeyman, an artist's journeyman. You know what I mean? Like I think there's going to be a point where I just drop the entertainment altogether. I don't talk about pop culture and such like that, but it's just straight art. And I'm seeing comments from you guys all the time in all my videos and streams, and comments from just like people who are aspiring artists who want to get into art, love the stuff I'm putting out, seeing my characters have a lucrative fan base, seeing the characters I draw have a huge fan base, to where I'm seeing merch, you know what I mean? To where I'm seeing merch of them, and to where people have done special things using my work, using my characters and such like that. Like, I will tell you this, I'm not kidding. And I know Time Prophet's listening right now, but I've had moments this past week or this past couple of months where I actually wanted to look into Blender. You know what that is?
I'm assuming it's not the thing I've got in the kitchen.
3D art. Doing 3D work. So maybe like Blender or like 3ds Max or Maya or something, and just start picking up a skill to do 3D art. I know that's a hard process to learn. Time Prophet can attest, but
yeah, Blender says he uses 3ds Max. Blender is horrible. Either way, I'm just picturing some of your characters
done completely in 3D. Done completely as a 3D model. Wouldn't that be something?
My mind is just picturing like some of your characters in 3D, and then it just shifted to some of John Puz, and I'm like, I'm broke. Okay.
It just broke you. You're just like, it's just mind blowing. Oh, by the way, the song that's playing right now, for those that don't know, this is the song that I usually play at the end of the Sketch Diary videos.
Okay.
The Society
of songs. Can y'all hear the ice cream truck in the back?
Barely.
Okay, I was gonna say, because it's like parked right outside my window, so I'm glad the mic is working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, I know some 2D characters not work in 3D. I'm just saying, but just learning to do, maybe picking up a skill in 3D, a 3D modeling or something like that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
You ain't right, Bowsette. I'm just saying. Hey, memes.
No, well, that's what I'm saying though. It's just
no. Maki.
I know. I'm
just read over Bowsette's quietly.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just. But you understand what I'm
already saying. There, but yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying though, and I think it's learning different skills and being versatile. Build my repertoire up.
Yeah.
Through YouTube, through this channel.
Perhaps. No, they The entire time I've lived here, they've parked outside my window like every day for since I've been here.
Oh wait, are you guys even seeing the? You seen? Okay, you guys are seeing the hair.
Yeah, I can see you doing the hair.
Okay, it's just, I do want to get back into doing colors. It just takes a while. I realize colors take a while, and it's just like I have to clear myself up. You know what I mean? Mainly because I give myself too much. I have too much on my plate. You know what I mean? And I'm always busy with things, And I think that's important, Sorry. Just it's just something to think about, guys. Something to just really get a mindset into. No, it's not done. But
yeah, he's drawn Cruella de Vil. There you go.
Who, me?
Well, they're saying the picture's done, so you've only got like half the hair colored in black, so it's obviously Cruella.
No, it's just
thinking of. I did finally find my Ursula.
I guess I'm trying to be more serious when I say that kind of stuff, just because I feel it's so weird feeling like the moment I hit 1K is the moment I'm starting seeing so many possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be a thing. ZBrush, learning how to use ZBrush, and not being so limited by the materials you have. I don't know. It's just that's the weird thing. It feels like so many doors are opening for me, and so many possibilities are opening.
I suspect a lot of them are already. A lot of them are probably already there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just confidence.
Yeah, and it's just confidence. It's just finding the confidence to do it, and it just took me till now to find it, to figure it out. But it was there all along. You just needed to look for it.
Yeah, which again, I totally relate to you on that one.
Yeah, exactly, Ray. What Makini gives, Makini wants, and just. I want to grow. I want to continue growing. I want to continue growing, not as a channel, but as an artist, as a person, as everything. Is this a full-time gig for me? No. It's not. It's not. But is this some of the funnest? Is this some of the fun shit I've had in the past 3 years? Yes. Has this made my life feel fulfilling? Yes. Is it worth it? Has it been worth it? Yes. Like, I just don't feel like there's a limit to me now. I feel like there's no. I feel like I've gotten the confidence.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like right now.
2 years of Bruce yelling at you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so like, because I was so worried about how long it takes for me to finish something like this, and stuff. I'm like, listen, you're finding efficient ways. You're learning. You're actually watching tutorials. You're actually watching other artists on YouTube to learn how to do things.
Yeah.
Work for BIC, work for, different companies, producing my own material. It's just, I know and I know a lot of stuff that we mentioned, that does take a while. It takes a long time to learn, but shit, I'm willing to learn. If it means that I'm seeing the legit progress and it's actually showing that I have a knack for it, then I'm willing to learn stuff like ZBrush, or I'm willing to learn like stuff like ZBrush or stuff like that. You know, you've seen me, and a lot of people have seen me in the chat. I am very much willing to learn anything. And I know I have the drive to learn, because I know what awaits me at the end of the road when I finally got it right. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat.
I guess from your perspective, do you see just the endless possibilities now? Do you see just like...
For you?
Yeah.
I always saw them. I don't know if it's just something with me. I mean, I'm still surprised that Lord Callis hasn't hit 100k yet. But
he's got a book. He's published a children's book, though.
Right.
That could be something for us, publishing a book, publishing a children's books. People are saying, like, Animane's is like on day 2 of asking about sketchbooks, and I don't know if he means like me like making custom sketchbooks, or me doing a full-on art book.
We could always ask him to elaborate on that. I mean,
elaborate. I'm asking him to elaborate. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I've seen a few people actually talk about you doing, like, releasing some of your sketches as an adult coloring book.
As an adult coloring book, and I do think it's just putting together a ZBrush is Bear Flowers. I just say it's a possibility. It's just something, want to learn something, you know. And especially if my PC has the power to pull it off. And I know that kind of thing is that takes years to learn. So
yeah.
I know that. I don't ever expect to learn anything overnight or in a short amount of time. What I guess you could say is I'm having that fortitude to want to learn, to spend years learning something, learning a skill. Especially if it's a skill that's going to benefit me in the long run. It took me a while to finally but I finally learned how to use a brush pen. Learning how to use a brush pen, squeeze the ink out like that, you know what I mean? Learning how to do that. So I could learn how to do, maybe learn how to do mangaka.
Huh?
How to do digital. Maybe one step at a time, but just learning. And just seeing that, the door's open. The door's always been open for you. You just got to get the confidence to jump in.
Yeah.
You just have to understand, it's like, listen, don't ever be afraid of failure. Don't ever be afraid of failure, because you'll always have something to fall back on. And just don't ever see yourself as a failure. Just don't, Always dust yourself off and try it again. And keep trying it until you get it right,
Yep.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I know exactly which one you're responding to.
Using, like what Bruce says, using Unreal Engine 5 and just learning how to make Fortnite skins. Learning how to make Fortnite skins. That'd be awesome. Rush your way to success. Exactly. Awesome one.
Yep.
Man, that's... Yeah, just... It's just so much. It's just the 2 years of hard work that we put into this channel, it paid off. That's why I was so overwhelmed. That's why I'm so overwhelmed. That's why I'm so, just speechless. was that it was 2 years of straight work, 2 years of just, trying to see what works and just not giving up on yourself.
Yeah.
And not just wanting to quit if something good goes AWOL. Because we did fail. I will admit, I failed a lot doing this YouTube thing.
Yeah.
More than more than you guys probably realize. I failed a lot. And I think that's what it is just I failed a lot, and to just get that growth. And the thing is just learning from those mistakes, learning from all that, and improving yourself. Through that, you improve yourself, you can improve your channel. I've gotten better at video editing. So much so, even with the limited software I have.
Yeah, I'm actually mad jealous of your video editing. Little afraid to tackle that myself.
Don't be. I'm telling you right now, don't be. It's like you look at the quality of my time-lapse videos from the start, from the beginning of the stream, and then looking into it now. And you look at Makini Live. Look at the production value from Makini Live from the first season all the way up to now.
Yeah.
And that's just learning and trying to figure things out. And it's always a learning process. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be pessimistic. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to be persistent. I'm not going to just not be afraid to jump into something. If there's something I really want to do, I want to jump into it. I'll jump into it. I don't want to be afraid to. I think that's why I think you're seeing that with my work recently, is that I haven't been afraid as much to try something different, to attack things at a different angle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So let me know what you guys. I mean, you guys have seen me since day one. You guys see me from the beginning. So many people have been here from the beginning, and I'm so just amazed and grateful. You can see, like what Skywalker said, just that passion. You can hear that passion in my voice, and it is.
I think that's what's been one of the real draws for your channel, more so than like not even maybe not more so, but just as much as the beautiful art.
The passion behind it.
Yeah, the passion behind it. Your voice is so expressive.
Yeah, you can hear it.
You can hear when you're excited about something or when something's got you angry, and I won't lie. There are moments that I do enjoy it when you get that angry and that southern boy comes out in your voice and you start going all y'all, and it's hot. But in the same respect, like when you get excited, it's fantastic.
I was like, I get excited about shit that nobody else is into, and yet it feels like you guys are excited. And you can get, because of the passion of my voice, you guys get excited too.
Because you're excited, you make other people excited.
Exactly.
You can literally see people going, I have no idea what you're talking about, but this sounds awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it's just time and projects, and just it's been a thing this past July. I would say the overall theme of July is prioritizing. It's just putting your priorities first, and it feels like I'm starting to, and it feels like I really am starting to kind of prioritize much better. Is even though I'm an hour and 36 on my stopwatch for this just this little sketch of bubblegum. It's well spent. I'm starting to appreciate more the journey of just kind of putting this together, learning the brush strokes and learning how to get smaller lines, get smaller strokes, get smaller stashes and such from just this brush. How to use it, how these different techniques, learning that. To me, I get a thrill out of that. It's like a thing with Red. It's like the same with Red Out too. It's like it's rewarding when you finally get it right. When you put the time in, when you put the time and dedication in, it's rewarding. And that's the same way I feel about this. When I put the time and dedication in, it feels incredibly rewarding, and you end up feeling good because of it. Yep. regardless of the success. Regardless of how much success it gathers for you personally, is that you mastered something, you learned, you improved at something that's going to benefit you in the long run. You know, learning these techniques, learning how to use a brush, all this stuff this past month has been incredibly rewarding for me. So, yeah. You've gotten so much better as a YouTuber, you've gotten so much better as a content creator. And you're always having this steady stream of content that you don't have to rely on whatever's trending to do a video on, to do a stream of. Mm. And a lot of it is just, it's just that, I will say this. And I don't know if Matt, and I think Matt can agree with me 100% on this. A lot of stuff that I've been able to do recently, a lot of stuff that I've been able to come up and able to create recently, regardless, I don't think it would have worked if I didn't have the mindset for it. Like, think about it, Mads. Mm-hmm. I think that to do what I do, and to do what I want to do what I'm doing right now, you have to have you have to have my mind to be able to do it. I guess you have to have the thinking process like I do to be able to come up with it. You know what I mean? Do you agree? Disagree?
Could have a thinking process exactly like you do. Well, yeah. Time Prophet is going for his TN to crash. Right. So
thank you, Time Prophet. But I mean, am I not wrong, or am I in that just?
No. To come up with some of the stuff like you do, absolutely, you need that. That different view.
A different view, and it's just like, it feels like I have a view that's so unique to me. You have to have a view that's so uniquely me to be able to do stuff like this. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Particularly to stand out with this kind of stuff.
And to stand out, I think a lot of it comes down to just that mindset I have. And just the views and ideas that I have. And seeing it from my perspective and trying to get on people to kind of see it, could just kind of see it from my view. And I think that because of that mindset I have, and because of this mindset that I do have that's been formed over my life, course of my life and such, I think that's what helps make what I put out feel uniquely my own. You know? Because I think a lot of it is just straight up what's up here. You know, what I'm thinking all the time. What am I visualizing all the time? What I'm seeing all the time. And I agree with Bowsette 100% on that. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, because, you know, a lot of stuff that I do at my day job, I'm like, I could teach my coworkers how to do some of this stuff, but you have to have basically my brain to be able to come up with that ideas. You know what I mean?
That is the beautiful thing about any artist community.
Right.
Just any community in general. You could have 30 people in a room witnessing the exact same event, and there will be 30 different perspectives on it. No
Mhm.
one will see something exactly the same as another person.
Exactly.
It's all about how we process things, how our mind works. I mean,
Well, I'm saying this is because and the reason I'm saying this is because I have my references up right now,
Mhm.
and if it was any other person, they couldn't see how the references I'm having on my screen right now is tying close to what I'm putting on paper, unless you see it from my brain, unless you peek into my brain and see what I'm seeing to have it translate to paper here. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
yeah. What's
I
up?
guess.
What's up, Bowsette?
Say that again?
Bowsette's comment.
No, Bowsette, I love that. No, I appreciate that.
Okay, you understand that. Okay.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's just that's what I'm saying. It's just it always feels like this. It always feels like art style comes down to also mindset, also the brain of you have to peek into their brain and understand what they're seeing to
Sorry, go ahead.
to make it so that to see why it's so uniquely. Because some people will say it's why my art style and stuff is uniquely me, and it's just I do think it comes down to mindset. It comes down to my brain, what my brain is processing, what my brain is thinking, what I'm seeing. And it's my perspective is so unique to others compared to everybody else's.
And that's it exactly. That is the beautiful thing about art.
Mm-hmm.
Is as artists, we get to give the world a glimpse into how we see things, or how our mind works. And at times, that isn't always understood. I mean, look at Van Gogh. His work was not understood at the time, but we look at it now and see it for the beauty that came from that madman that ran around the fields of Provence.
Yeah, and it feels so truly unique. You get to understand how truly unique it is. It's and in some ways, that's what I want to be. In a way, that's what I want to be. It's just with my work, it's just at the end of my life, it's just knowing that there is no possible way. You could replicate this. You could replicate what I'm doing exactly. But to get that very feel, it doesn't feel like Makini because you don't have that mindset. You don't have that brain that I have.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I could draw Kiki, and she would come out very different. And it's the same as if you drew Digit.
Yeah, exactly.
They would still have the same feel of the original, but it would be a very different viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, memes, I am very aware that you do clips. You do clip things. If that little moment of me being excited, gets clipped, so be it. I still remember that one time you clipped Christy sneezing. That was awesome.
But I guess that's what I'm saying, I guess if for you guys, do you guys get what I'm saying? It's because I try so hard to peek into peek into other people's minds, other artists' minds, and just try to think how they think, or try to take from what they see and apply it to myself.
I discourage as much as possible people trying to take a peek into my mind. I don't even want to be there half the time. But
I don't either, but if it's able to create the work that I'm creating,
yes,
that's worth peeking into. Because I do feel that what I am doing now is I'm becoming much more unique. I'm becoming much more.
You have always been unique.
I feel like I feel like I can't be replicated. You know what I mean?
Nor should you be.
No. Like, say if you were to clone me exactly, in exact detail and everything possible, it's like you're missing. Say it again? Sorry, say it again?
I'll be good.
No, you're missing a key aspect. You're missing that key aspect that only I have, I guess you could say. You're missing that. It's that factor. It's like, you look at this, and if it was done by anybody else, it's like, it could be exactly the way I did it, but something is missing. You can feel that something is missing. There's a key aspect that only I can implement. You know what I mean? And I say that as motivation for you all, because there's that key aspect that you all have that makes what you do very unique to you. That can't be replicated. No matter how hard you try, you'll always miss that, because it's like a human factor. It's that person behind it. And I think you can't replicate the person behind it, because that's, their heart, their soul, that person behind it, you can't replicate, I feel like that should be a video for next Monday. I guess if you guys kind of get what I'm saying there. We still got 11 people watching. Let me check this. I am at 30 likes. Oh my god.
I was just about to check. I knew we were close.
Oh my goodness! On a Makini Cafe stream, the sky's the limit.
Right?
But I hope that's what you guys get. I hope that's what you guys get. And I think at the same time, and I do know that that's what that's what draws you guys to me in the first place. And I think that's what draws so many people to me in the first place. And I think it's that person behind it. It's like, I understand, like, when I told Arwen that the stream blew up, and I said it's all because of her, and she told me right back, no, it's all because of me. And it's like, she's right, and you guys are right, because it's like, that stream wouldn't have happened if I didn't reach out to Arwen, if I didn't reach out to you guys to say, okay, let's do this stream, let's do this show. Go ahead, sorry.
And that's it. Is
you have to do it. You have to get that.
As much as our guests are absolutely fantastic, and me and even me and Bruce, like I recognize that as much as you and I play off each other really well, and Bruce is entertaining to listen to, particularly the more passionate he gets. It's your channel.
Yeah, and none of this wouldn't be happening if I didn't
people
set out to do it. None of this wouldn't have happened.
If they're showing up, they're showing up mainly for you.
Yeah.
As supportive as I am of, my friends and all of that, like Onzo, Onzo and them know. There's a couple people they stream with that I will not I won't watch, because I can't,
It's that, but yeah, it's just like, a lot of this didn't happen. A lot of this wouldn't be happening. This channel wouldn't have happened if I didn't set out to do it,
Hey,
But that's what I was.
Fizz, like.
Thank you. If I didn't assert myself, or I didn't, become more involved, and that's the thing that you have to decide for yourself to do. You can't have anybody else decide for you. Nor you shouldn't let people decide for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Damn, we're going deep. I feel like the past couple streams we've been very deep. It's been a much more deep and a personal venture for everybody involved. That's weird.
I'm still trying to figure out why Awesome One is talking about Fruit Loops on frogs. But
oh yeah, Michael Banker. Thank you, Awesome One. Seriously, I'm honored you put me in that vein. And that's the always thing. I love how the music is getting sentimental right now. Like at the right moment.
I don't expect some like jazz singer in the background,
No, it's just something about the tune, the violins and such feel very sentimental.
No.
It feels very.
I know what you mean.
It's like a setting the tone. It's like, no, it's just like. You will never forget this, and I will beat this over the head to everybody. Make sure you forget this. Never forget this. Listen, no matter how big or how small you are, one thing that you will never forget is that no matter what, you will always be somebody's favorite artist. You will always be someone's favorite artist. You will always have that one person watching and adoring what you're doing. Always. You may never know who it is. You may go through your life never realizing that you actually became motivation, that you became inspiration, that you became that you're the very reason to that one person what they've done, doing what they're doing. You may go through your entire life realizing that you have made somebody's day every time you turn the camera on. That you've made not just their day, that you probably made their life.
See, that's why I talk about Van Gogh a lot, though.
Yeah. You never realize how much you matter to how much your work, or what, if you think what you're doing doesn't matter, it's gonna matter to one person, and you may go through your entire life not realizing that what you did actually did matter to someone. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But that right there, that's exactly why I talk about Van Gogh a lot, because he lived his life not knowing the impact he would have on the world. He thought he was a complete failure. And if somebody, had reached out to him and said some positive things,
Exactly.
world could have been different. We could have gotten a lot more pieces from him.
That's something to think about, though.
Somebody means something to you. Tell them while you can.
Yeah. You may never realize how much you impact some people's lives until after you're gone.
Sometimes it's what they need to hear.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you make a big impact long after you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
It happens long after you're gone. You mean they realize that your work, and that might be the case for me, where my work will probably end up being bigly impacted long after I leave this earth.
Yeah.
And I may never see that. But the thing that makes me feel comfortable and feel assured is that you have to tell yourself that long after you're gone, your work is going to be remembered. Your work is going to be... It's not going to be forgotten. It's not going to be forgotten in one's eyes, or it's not going to be forgotten. What you do here won't be forgotten. And even if it's just one person never forgetting what you're doing, or never forgetting the work that you put out to inspire them, I can leave this earth comfortably knowing that. I guess that's what I'm saying.
See, for me,
Go ahead.
it would be knowing that I had an impact on somebody.
Exactly.
You know?
I think I can feel comfortably right now in my life saying that if anything were to happen to me right this very moment, I know that I probably would never be forgotten.
Oh, guaranteed. I wouldn't let anyone forget you.
Yeah. The name would still be fresh in people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You keep talking like that, I'm gonna make you knock on wood or something, you know.
I know. Exactly. No, I'm saying that.
Yeah, don't make me come down there.
I know. But just something to think about. Something to always think about, guys. Is like don't ever think that you're not making an impact in somebody's lives, because you never realize who you impacted. That mysterious person watching has probably been watching the whole time. You know, I like to think that.
Yep.
That must, whoever, it's like, I don't know who the 7 people are watching, but I like to think that there's always that one person who
that person who's watching quietly.
Yeah, who has been watching quietly. No, I mean this when I say this. Who have been watching and loving what I've been doing and have been hitting like on every single thing I've been doing since I started the channel.
Mm-hmm.
I just never see them. I just never saw them in the chats. They never say anything. They're just always watching and liking quietly because they legitimately love what I do. And it makes their day. I like to think that sometimes. You know? I always think about what Eric John said, was like, dude, you never... Always focus on putting out the best content you can produce. I always focus on making quality content because you never realize who's actually watching.
Okay, you know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
Is the first time you come across a video of somebody quoting you. I'm really looking forward to that moment.
Somebody quoting me?
Just like you did right now with Ripa.
I look forward to the day to stumbling upon an art video that they used my video as inspiration.
Dude.
And it came right out of nowhere. It's just like,
dude, you are an Instagram hashtag.
I was an Instagram hashtag, yeah.
I drew this in the Makini draws style. Or because I was inspired by Makini draws. Grumpy and I saw that so many times when we were going through.
A lot of it was just reposts of my work.
Some of it, yes, was reposts, but I did actually see a lot of people saying, I drew this because I was inspired by it, or I drew this in his style. Yeah, I'll take. So
that's why you always just gotta. You're exploding the bottle that you're exploding bottle in the kitchen inspiring. I like to think that, and I think that's one of the things that keeps me going. Because I know people will take what I do and apply it to their own work. I like to think that the people who stumble upon the sketch diary videos take my advice or take my personal experience and they apply it to their lives. They take it to heart. They take what I say to heart, you know. I don't. I'm too humble. I'm too humble to brag about it. But it's just, and this isn't me like bragging about it. It's just something that I have to tell myself every day. Every day I go live, you know.
I adore you because you could win the Nobel Peace Prize, and you would still be
like I don't deserve it.
That would be the first words out of your mouth on stage.
I don't deserve this.
I don't deserve this. This is because of these people that was on my show or whatever. And,
like I said, I've seen people over my life. I've seen people who don't have that humility, just have it taken all away, have it taken from them, and not understanding what it means to be humble, what it means to have that humility. And I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to understand that, because I understand that this all could be taken from me just like that. So I prefer remaining humble. I prefer wanting to be humble and just, if not humble, be at least grateful for what I do have and not what I don't have, you know?
And humble and grateful are always welcome.
So, and I'm times I'm just too grateful of what I have, of this amazing audience, these amazing people I'm interacting with. Because I feel like I'm on cloud 9, because I feel like I've hit 1 million subs.
Well,
you know,
legit wouldn't be here without the subs.
It feels like the entire. You guys make me feel like the entire world is subscribed to me. The entire world.
Subs, it would still be you and I hanging out with a couple potato cams, but
yeah, exactly. That's why I say it's just like you always grateful of just the people. Always grateful of just. That's why I'm always sad. That's why I'm personally satisfied, even if it's just one person watching from here on. I could just be talking to myself the entire time, and people will still be watching. And there's always that one person still watching.
I love you. There's a reason why Bruce insisted you bring me on. You weren't very good at talking to yourself at the beginning.
Exactly. Even though I do it all the time.
How do I know?
That's the funny part. No, it's just how's she looking?
Looking gorgeous.
It's trying to find different ways to deal with the curl hair, because I feel like I kind of follow the same ways and such like that. But it's just like, it's a case where it's like each season, but Kiki's curls just get longer and longer.
You know what? I'm actually gonna read Buzzette's comment.
And people say they like the hair, they like the curls over one eye. So go ahead.
There's some people that don't deserve this level. They just happen to choose the right topic and blow up on the platform. The fast success of some YouTubers that just don't get it make me sick. And Maki is the opposite. That's what Bowser was saying, and that is beautiful.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. That means a lot. I can't. Like, it's like I tried, and Mads knows I've tried before. It just, I can't do what the big guys can. I can't do like what my colleagues can, because that's just not who I am. No. I'm an artist first and foremost. I'm an artist first and foremost. Unless if I can make it, unless if I could do it something and make it implement into me talking about art, me talking about my own experience with that. It just doesn't work. I just don't feel right. It just doesn't feel authentic for me, because I want to try to take a topic and spin it into an art discussion and get into that and seeing that from that perspective. and you get a lot more insight, and it get in that and you know that artist perspective gives you a lot more insight. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what
That's
you
why I'm so hesitant on certain topics, because it's just like I can't, especially for the sketch diary. I'm hesitant on certain topics just because this is an art/life blog for me. That's what the sketch diary is. It's an art blog. It's a blog, so I want to be able to interject my own personal viewpoint and speak for it from an artist's perspective. Break that down, because that for me is that's where you're gonna get that perspective from me, and just from that art or that personal life perspective, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love talking about that stuff. It's just I don't do it on personally on my channel, just because that's not what my channel is about.
No, I get it.
I'm an art channel first and foremost, and that's where I want to be.
Yeah, mad respect to the people who can do that. You know, do the scooping and just the off the cuff reactions to things that I really can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I've been absolutely humbled streaming with so many people and who can just talk for hours, and it is fascinating watching them.
Well, you're on live with one of them right now, so to be fair.
Oh,
nice. No, but it's just like exactly. You understand exactly what I'm saying. It's just I can't do what they do, because it's just this is not who I am. That's just I'm an artist first and foremost, and I want to see if I could speak it from an artist perspective and personal perspective. That's why I was willing to talk about that during Mags's stream. I was willing to go into that rant because that affected me personally. That legit affected me personally about that, and that's something that's just been building up. That's been building up for a while. It's something that I don't feel comfortable by, because I don't want to talk about that, because I know it's such a hard topic and heavy topic to talk about. But because this, if it did affect me personally and affects me as a Black artist, as a Black creator, as a Black person, that's why I felt I need to talk about it. I needed to rant about it, because that was a problem I saw, because that was a problem I kept seeing, and that was a problem that scares me all the time. That scares me if I talk up about it. Listen, I'm guys, I really want to ask you this. Today's sketch diary is at 4 p.m. I really advise you guys just please watch it. Please. It's a long video, yes, but it's from a stream that I was very passionate about. That I spoke from the heart directly. That I did not, wax poetically about my choice of words. You know?
I'll definitely watching it, because I was unable to sit, through that episode, that particular episode, because I was
even you said you didn't want to stop. You would, even if you were there, you didn't want to stop me.
No, I wouldn't have normally.
But people knew. But the people who did watch that stream with Mags knows that rant, how important that rant was for me, and it feels like a weight's been lifted for me sometimes. Just because just because this shit is personal to me. For the longest time, I didn't feel comfortable. I legitimately didn't feel comfortable labeling myself as a Black artist, as a Black creator.
Mm-hmm. You and I had actually had that talk privately.
Yeah. Why I don't subscribe to this mentality. this black mentality. I can't, and I won't. It's so aesthetically different from how I was raised and how I see myself. But watch the video at 4 p.m. guys, Pacific guys. It was an epic rant that people were actually excited for.
I still stand by the comment I mentioned one time to you when you were concerned about getting the attention strictly because you were black. Or you were black. And I stand by it. If they haven't noticed that, they're really not paying attention.
Exactly.
You know?
So, yeah.
The color of a person's skin is only secondary to the content of who they are and what they do.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful mind and have an incredible gift for art and expressing yourself on paper.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Arwen, you know, I'm intelligent apparently as well. I don't think of myself as intelligent.
Yeah, if I could ever get you into Harry Potter, I would definitely make you take the Pottermore quiz. just out of curiosity, just at the very least to settle a bet in this house.
I hate being a Hufflepuff. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I don't think you would be a Hufflepuff. Have you taken the Pottermore quiz?
I've taken it once before, and I was a Hufflepuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Where I would rather want to be a Slytherin or a Ravenclaw.
That's the two that's prevalent in my house. I'm the Ravenclaw. Little one's is a Slytherin. Though one of my sisters is a Hufflepuff, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with
I think I'm a Griffin. I think he's a Gryffindor.
Very good.
No, but and that was another thing that Arwen said is just that, like, despite my age, despite being like one of the more younger people in this community, this fellowship, this gathering, what you want to call it, I have that old soul. That soul of us.
And again, I think that's why you and I get along so well.
Yeah, because I have that mindset of an older person, an older gentleman, or somebody who's seen life, or somebody who's a journeyman. I guess you could say I have that mindset of a journeyman. I guess you could say. Yeah, a lot of people were there for that one. I was. It was surprisingly that I kept that a bunch of how many viewers were watching at that time. It barely dropped when I got into that rant. You could tell it wasn't and like I said, and like I always say, when it comes to me doing, if you're hearing me ranting on something, you know that it's legit. Rant that I have legitimately something to be angry about. I have a reason to be angry about it, and I try to be articulate about it, and I try not to go into blind rage. I just do not like the concept of blind rage. It comes from the heart, basically. I guess you could say my rants come straight from the heart. And you can understand that it comes from a personal experience. It comes from a personal for me, and I try to be articulate about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm an artist, journeyman, and illustrator, because I feel like that journeyman I know it's a label, but that journeyman label has a meaning to it, because it feels like somebody who's taking everything he's doing as a journey into his life. It's someone who's becoming. Someone who's growing, someone who's on a journey, who's on a life journey, who's on an art journey this time, and someone who has a knowledge, someone who's been somebody as young as me, who's that mindset of somebody who's been around for a long time, who has a lot of knowledge, Yeah,
life is a journey, and you're traveling through it. I like that.
That's why I adopted that title. So
Mags also says Journeyman Mac has a nice ring to it. Needs cool sunglasses, a fedora, and a cool raincoat with a swagger. Exactly. I disagree on the choice of hat.
I disagree on the raincoat. Because you make me sound like Jay.
I'm I'm just saying. I'm non-violent, but a fedora will get shot on. No.
But I say I say that I adopted journeyman because I do see myself turning into an elder statesman, going from a journeyman artist to an elder statesman artist. And I know having that elder statesman, having that elder statesman title or having an elder statesman label, what comes with it is when you think elder statesman, you think somebody has had a lot of experience, who has a lot of knowledge, and who is still knowledgeable, who is still, who is able to give so much, not just on paper, but just in life. I do see myself becoming an elder statesman like person in my later years, and I do see myself carrying myself as an elder statesman, because I think that because you garner so much respect. You garner so much respect and admiration from that, I see Baz's comment.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. You become universally respected regardless of where that respect is coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I think this, in some ways, I want my art to be that when I get old, I want my art to be like that when I get old, to be that just universally respected and admired no matter what. And, inspiring. I hope, I pray that I live long enough to be at an old age and still inspiring young artists and still inspiring.
See, I'm with. I was waiting for Rorschach to pop up. I'm with you on the inspiring factor, but for me, and again, maybe this is just because of my life experience or whatever. I never want to be universally loved. I
get it.
I have this.
But at least, if not universally loved, at least universally respected and seen as
I have this saying, and I'm sure you've heard me say it before, that not even Nutella is universally loved.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I have seen people get really pissed off about Nutella, and it confuses me.
It's okay.
But I get what you're talking about.
Remembered like that. You're going to be remembered like that, though. You're going to, and I think that's where the respect is going to come from. You're going to be remembered like that after you're gone. You know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah.
But for people, it's like, and this is a journey for me, and I want. And I would love no more than to people see my journey and to just be enthralled by it, to just be inspired by that, to just be motivated by that.
Oh.
Even if I don't even if I never achieve the kind of great heights I want to be, you've impacted so many people. Over your lifetime, you've impacted so many people. You've inspired so many people to draw in your lifetime, and that people will remember your work and use that as inspiration for future generations, even if you never rose to those heights in your lifetime. Am I being clear? Am I being Oh my god, I've recorded for 2 hours. I'm like 2.5 hours on this thing. And I just finished the hair. I'm recording it, so yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get me some lunch and just hang out. I'll probably stream tonight on Twitch.
There you go, Mags. We're making them hungry.
But before we go, final thoughts. What do you guys are taking from this stream? What did you guys take from this little stream we did?
This one?
Yeah. Because I feel like there was something everybody took from. Something that Matt.
I don't know. You and I have like gone on so many topics today, just in this 2.5 hours.
It's amazing.
I mean, literally, we've gone on everything from. I don't even know where we started with this.
Well, it started with just celebrating, me celebrating, just kind of planning and
celebrating talking about painting cars, and there was talks
just
of
planning and overall just kind of planning. Well, your vote doesn't count, but Mags, I mean, I would love to hear from you guys in the chat. What did you guys get out of this stream? Was there something that you could take to heart?
Yep.
Because I do feel that what I've been saying probably resonated with at least one person watching right now. Or somebody took what I said to account, or got them to think at least a little bit,
As a Ravenclaw, I always encourage thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Thinking, it's not taxable.
Exactly. It's uncontrollable. You can't control it. So you can't control thoughts.
Believe me, I've tried.
So yeah, it's just there's so much. This is an overwhelming moment for me right now, and there's so much doors to open now. I'm seeing, and I feel like the sky's the limit, literally, for me. I look forward to it. I look forward to what's to come after we get monetized, after we get proof of monetization and the super chats and the channel members. What's next? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I told you last night, Mads, or yesterday, Mads, when I hit that 1K, it was that for as much as I'm celebrating, I feel like I don't want to rest on my own laurels. I'm not somebody who wants to rest on their laurels. You know what I mean?
I don't think you could.
No, I can't. Because I'll always be like, I'll celebrate for a little bit and then just get back to work. Because there's something you want to achieve. There's always something better for you. There's always something higher for you to achieve.
I love you, and I'm when you got COVID, I'm glad it wasn't like massively serious.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see if you had wound up on the same level like Bruce did, you would still be live streaming or at least recording from the hospital because you would still be needing to draw.
I can't.
I'm like I can barely breathe, but I gotta draw.
I can't. I can't. It's so hard for me. It's so hard. It's so hard when it's become the very essence of who you are, and it's become basically your life. You know what I mean?
That is something that is part of your core of what brings you your zen.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is the beautiful thing about you is this is your piece. This is how you this is how you work out the world, how you find your balance.
Mm-hmm.
Is you just sit there and with a simple paper and a pen, you can figure out the answers to life, the universe, and everything.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
From your perspective, at least. And that's beautiful.
Exactly.
Hey, Monkey Jeebus.
And yeah, I agree. Draw large objects too.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep.
Listen, guys, I really implore you to please check out today's sketch diary because that was important for me. And I hope you guys can get something out of it, because you understand why I have such a huge problem with wanting to use my race for anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not defined. That's why you'll see the title, why my skin color doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define me. Nor it should. It should never define who I am. It should never be the reason for my success. And such like that. So
I don't think it should define anyone.
exactly. I speak that to any, because I know I do have Black artists and creators who watch my content as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want them to get out of, is that don't ever use your race as a mechanism, as that kind of mechanism. You know, your skin color doesn't define who you are. It's your actions, it's your person, it's who you are that defines you. Your skin color is second to that, and it should never be used as in a positive or a negative way to grow or to gain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even, and like what Awesome One says, I followed a streamer for months and she never said what color skin was, and that's the same with me. I don't ever bring that up, but it is surprising for people to find out that I'm black. I am black. Heck. That you hear this and it's like, yeah, this is a black person saying this. I don't just subscribe to that mentality. That's for me. That's not for me. It's not only good for me. That's just not how I want to live my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to live my life like that.
I'm with you.
So I don't ever use it as I don't ever make a big. That's why I refuse to make a big deal about it. And I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel like I'm tied to it. I'm tied to that identity, because it feels like an identity is just like, it's a certain identity and mindset you have to have that's tied to that skin tone that I flat out refuse to be a part of, that I flat out refuse to subscribe to. And you will not force that on me. And I will not, it's the way that I will not force anything on you. You guys know what I'm talking about. You see it all the time.
No, Bowser just said it beautifully.
Exactly.
Not sure I can repeat it.
No, I know exactly. Everybody sees what Bowser said.
Bowser, I love that.
No, Bowser, we see the comment, and you're basically saying what I'm saying right now. That's the best way to say it. So anyway, that is it. I'm gonna get out of here, get some lunch, and I may see y'all tonight. But guys, I will see y'all this afternoon for the premiere of Maki Sketch Diary, page 23. I may do another mech. Like I said, I skipped page 22 by accident, so I need to do page 22 next week. This week. I do page 22 this week. But you guys seem to like the mech stuff, so I'll do some more mecha for y'all.
Just saying, wouldn't hurt to do another Ronin Soul.
Ooh, Ronin Soul mech. I don't know. Ooh, Ronin Soul mech, that might be an idea. I might have to think about that. Mads. I think I can make that work. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Me, Mads One Bear. I am Makini 90, Arts German Illustrator, and this has been the Makini Cafe. Until next time, take care, much love, and I want to say this one more time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, every single person who helped make this possible. Thank you so much for 1K. We will celebrate it properly. Once I get approved for monetization, I will tell you the date to when we'll celebrate it properly, and it will be a huge bash. it will be a mega bash. I will try to reach out to so many people to show up. I will try. So you may never know who could show up. I hope so. But this has been a journey for me, and I'm so happy to have you all a part of this journey. And I cannot believe we made this. We made it. I cannot believe we crossed that finish line. I cannot believe we closed that chapter. I cannot believe we achieved what we were set out to achieve.
And I love that you're still saying we.
You know why I say we?
I know why you say we, and that's why I love it.
Because you guys are a part of this. Because you guys had a hand in it. Because you all have a hand in it. If you guys don't think you do, I've told Arwen multiple times that she's had a hand in this.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have had a hand in what I do here.
Exactly.
So don't ever think that you guys didn't matter at all, because you guys mattered, and because if I wouldn't be doing this here if it wasn't for y'all.
Like I said, that's why I love that you still do it.
So, anyway, guys, I'm out of here. See y'all later. Until then, take care. Much love, and again, from the bottom of my heart, I love all of you. Thank you so much for this incredible milestone. And we're just getting started. Later, y'all.
Thank you, Big O.